Hi, my name is Ryan, and in this video let's try creating this simple sticky navbar using position sticky. Let's have a look at the HTML. Here I have a div element with the class of logo, and I also have a nav element which contains a few anchor tags which will form the menu items, and at the bottom I have a few article elements which I've added in order to create some scrolling space on the page. And that is all for the HTML. Now let's go to our CSS file. I'll add in some basic reset. I'll say padding 0, margin 0. Now let's give some styles to the body. I'll say background AAA, which is a shade of gray, and I'll choose a font family of Verdana. Next, let's style a logo. I'll target the logo class. I'll give it a font size of 4 EM. I'll give it a padding of 20 pixel. And for the logo, I'll choose a different font family. I'll say font family Georgia. I'll give it a font weight of bold, and I'll give it a background color of CCC. Finally, let's enter the text. Now let's style the nav element. I'll give it a background of FFA07A, which is a salmon color, and I'll center the text as I did for the logo. Next, we'll target the anchor tags inside the nav element. So let's do that. I'll say nav space A. I'll set the text decoration to none. I'll set the display to inline block. I'll give it a padding of 20 pixel. I'll set the color to FFF, which is white, and finally I'll set text transform to uppercase. Next, let's style the article. I'll give it a width of 80%. I'll set the margin to 0 auto, which is going to center the articles. I'll give it a padding of 20 pixel. I'll give it a background color of CCC, and I'll align the text to the left. I'll give it a line height of 1.7. However, we don't need this text align left, so we'll just remove it. Now let's have a look in the browser. Now we have our page ready. The only thing we need to do now is add in the sticky navigation effect. So in order to do that, we only need to add two properties. Okay, so the first property we need to add is position and set its value to sticky. Now make sure you add these properties to the nav element. We also need to use the WebKit prefix. So I'll say position hyphen WebKit sticky. But this is not going to work as we have not positioned it. So let's position it at a distance of 0 from the top. Now if we check it out in the browser, we have a sticky navbar. So in order to see the difference, if I position it from say 50 pixels from the top, you can see that the navbar stops at 50 pixels from the top. Okay, so let's change it back to 0. And here we have the final sticky navbar, and we have used just two properties. One is the position sticky, and we have positioned it at 0 pixel from the top, and we have used no JavaScript. So that is all for this video. Hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.